Hello, Omaha. Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you so much for joining us at the Alert Center. I'm Jacqueline Fernandez. Today we are talking about STEM, right? So that's science, technology, engineering, and math, and AI. I'm assuming you know what that is. If you don't, you got to get caught up, right? So today we are talking about careers in science or technology and how they are expanding here in our state and specifically here in Omaha. There is a free event happening this evening, and Hannah is going to join us now and tell us all about it. So Hannah, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. So you are with Omaha STEM Connect.
Yeah, so the Omaha STEM ecosystem, our mission is to connect business and education to develop our future workforce. So really this means are these three words: connect, communicate, and collaborate. So we connect you to STEM programs and opportunities. We communicate those STEM programs, and we also collaborate on things like events and presentations. But really we want to make sure that we're facilitating efficient and effective career pathways for children.
Okay, that's awesome. And then tonight at what time does it start? 4 o'clock this evening, so people can kind of gear up today. This is the STEM Connect series event, and this one is called Connecting Pathways: The Evolution of AI, right? So AI is here, it's happening, it's connecting communities, and specifically in Nebraska, we were taking a look at the numbers and we discussed this before we went live here on our platforms, but it seems like Nebraska's kind of ahead of the curve in preparing for these STEM and AI sort of related career paths that are happening as we speak.
Right. Yeah, we really know that we see the growing numbers between Omaha. So we really want to make sure that students have those early access to STEM programs, those STEM opportunities and concepts, so that we can really ignite the spark early on. And because if they are more exposed to STEM concepts, they're more likely to choose a STEM career. So we really want to make sure that that education and business pipeline is really strong, so that we can get more STEM professionals.
Yeah, that's very cool. And then today, that's kind of all about the focus of today is kind of just introducing the community to different people. You do have a keynote speaker today who is from the UNO and several local business leaders who are discussing AI as it is today in their workplace. And then the evolution of AI is constantly changing, it seems. So something that we all need to kind of keep up with, it sounds like. Can you tell me a little bit more about how today's event is a step forward for Omaha, even though we are ahead of the curve?
Yeah, so we really want to look at our current AI landscape and how we're adapting to the needs of our future workforce. So we're going to have, again, our keynote speaker, Marta Garcia Murillo, come in and talk about how it's currently looking. But we also have a panel of industry experts talking about how it currently looks like for them, how they see it progressing in the next 5 to 10 years. Things like healthcare, finance, architecture, industry. Um, and then just really making sure we know how AI is growing and changing so that we can see how our jobs might change. We can look at how we can protect ourselves with privacy issues, everything like that.
So just elaborating on that idea, I mean, is this one of the reasons that we should be so concerned with STEM and AI specifically here in our state, here in Nebraska?
Yeah, as we know, AI is rapidly changing every day, and we might use it a little bit at work. We might use it at home sometimes if we see a fun trend, but we really want to make sure that we have these industry experts coming in talking about how rapidly it's changing and how we can protect ourselves and also grow with it too. We don't want to always be competing with AI. We want to work alongside it. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then thank you for sending me this video. So this is video from another conference. This is the third year, is that right?
Yep, yep.
Okay, awesome. And so this is kind of what people can expect. And you have about, did you say how many people again signed up? Like in the 100, right?
Yeah, we have about 130 right now. Registration is showing it's closed, but we still want everyone to come in, so walk-ins are very welcome.
Okay, great. And what can you tell us to kind of convince people to go and check it out? I mean, even if you're still learning about what AI is exactly and how potentially you can utilize it for positive ways for your business, what can you tell us to kind of get us excited about this evening?
Yeah, so in addition to all these fun AI things, we also have a networking happy hour. So you can really come in and meet all different kinds of people in Omaha and grow your STEM network. It's always a really fun event because we have everyone from different industries of business, education, nonprofits, some government employees. So it's a really fun time to connect and collaborate with your community.
Oh, I like that. So Omaha STEM Connect. It's all in the title there for sure. Omaha STEM ecosystem as well. Hannah, thank you so much for your time today and for joining us at the Alert Center. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see ya. Okay, so if you were just joining us at the Alert Center, we were just discussing tonight's event. It starts at 4 o'clock, and this is a STEM Connect series event. This is the third year that they're doing this, and this event is called Connecting Pathways, the Evolution of AI. So again, just science, technology, engineering, math, and how AI is affecting all of us. Here in Nebraska, we're actually ahead of the curve when it comes to the rest of the nation, and as far as developing STEM careers and learning how AI can positively influence our businesses, our school places, our workplaces, etc. So that's the topic of the day. In the meantime, though, I do want to kind of go over our weather. Today is beautiful outside, but it's a little hot out there, right? So let's take a look at what Senior Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lord has in store for us. I love this shot of Blackstone, so I'm going to take you outside. Here's a live look from our Blackstone camera right now. Gosh, my goodness. Yeah, blue sky there, a few clouds here and there, but he says today mostly sunny, clearly humid out there, a high of 91. And Rusty is calling tonight a First Alert 6 weather night, okay? So a 70% chance of strong storms after midnight. Gusty wind, he's saying, is the main threat. Low of 67. And then come Wednesday, we're going to take a look from our Northeast First National camera here at the Kiewit Luminarium for you. Another beautiful shot there. Wednesday is another First Alert 6 weather day, okay? So a 70% chance of early morning showers and then partially cloudy with a 30% chance of spotty afternoon storms, a high of 86. This continues for this First Alert 6 weather day on Wednesday. 70% chance of stronger storms after 7 p.m. Rusty anticipates hail and wind is likely going to be the two main threats, but odds are south of I-80. That's what he's anticipating at this time. And then a quick look into Thursday as we take a look at the Desert Dome here from our Southwest First National camera. 20% chance of early morning showers and then mostly cloudy and cooler temperatures out there with a high of 76. Whew, my goodness, a lot happening weather-wise. So if you want those details, though, you can always head to our website. That's firstalert6.com. Clearly working on a lot of stories here. We do have a breaking news banner, and we do have that teal alert up here for our First Alert 6 weather day. So just click on that teal alert. That'll take you to our weather pages, and this will detail for you exactly what is happening weather-wise, what Rusty's looking at, these severe threats, what we can expect, etc. So I'll leave that as a web extra for you. Now, in the meantime, just want to say thank you so much for joining us here at the Alert Center. Make sure you stay tuned for all the latest weather and news, etc. Again, you can go to our website, firstalert6.com, and stay tuned for our broadcast at 3 p.m. with our Dave Zavolinsky. We'll see you then.